Hello everyone, my name is Met Scorpion, and welcome back to the Destiny 2 Reset. This time in Destiny, it is week 3 of Festival of Lost, which traditionally has been the last week of Festival of Lost. So if you wanted to get in all of your Halloween-themed events, I would recommend you get into it now, as typically this is the third week is the last week, so if there's any armor, any decorations, any shaders, any masks, anything Triumph related as well you want to get done, I'd recommend you do that now. Now, starting off from the top with our new weekly challenges. This supposedly will be the last week of new challenges if they keep to the regular seasonal model of only doing 10 weeks worth of challenges. Now, going forward into these challenges, we have Tachion's Cunning, which is basically just upgrade the Shattered Realm abilities to their max, which can be claimed right off the bat if it's already at max, and as well Ascendant Quickening for completing the legendary Shattered Realm in under 25 minutes for more Wayfinder's Compass calibration level as well. Now, Cold Day of Light, it kicks me out of the menu. Now, once I go through all the effort of getting back there, Cold Light of Day, defeat combatants with solar abilities, stasis abilities, or shatter damage, rapidly defeating opponents with supers, grant bonus progress. That is also for Wayfinder's calibration level. Now, Display of Supremacy, this is acquire the Vanguard ornament for Ascendancy, and Dreaming City Defense, basically do stuff in the Dreaming City, bounties, patrols, public events, lost sectors, yada yada yada. Both of those last ones just giving, wait, Planet Strider. What does that give you? That's weird. That might be an emblem or something. But for those who don't know, the Ascendancy is a ritual exotic, or not exotic, which ritual, what, oh god, words. Legendary weapon available from all three of the core playlist vendors. Easiest way to do it is just by visiting Zavala after running enough strikes and reaching rank 16. That's how you get the Ascendancy outright, and then once you reset your rank and reach rank 16 again, you will get the Vanguard ornament for it, Fulfillment, which would give it a Vanguard look. Now, moving into what's happening throughout the world, like I said, it is week 3 of Festival of Lost. Now, I haven't seen anything that indicates this is actually the last week. Traditionally, it is the last week, but I am not exactly sure how long this will be running, as Halloween is this weekend, I do believe. Yes, Halloween is this weekend, which it typically doesn't run long after, so we might have either 2 more weeks or no more weeks after today. It's honestly hard to say. They never give us official timers. They just kind of say, oh, it's the last week, and then the event's gone. So if there's anything you want to wrap up, masks, triumphs, or abilities, and weapon rolls, I'd recommend you get that as soon as possible. Now, going blazing throughout the world for our rotations. Crucible, we have Clash for our rotator match, and we had freelance trials this weekend. So the up-and-coming trials week is probably just going to be normal trials. Once again, no freelance, no controls. We shouldn't see control at least until December. So if you hated that mode, you got at least another month of not having it. Now, into Vanguard as well for our Grandmaster. It is corrupted, which our rotations for weapons are Hung, Jury, and Hothead. So we can finally get our hands on an Adept Hothead as new to this season, and we can try and hopefully get that Firefly rapid hit roll on a Hung Jury that we so wanted. But at the same time, it is the Corrupted Nightfall. This is one of the tougher ones. It is a Taken one spec'd out for Unstoppable Overload with Chaff, usual endgame GM modifiers, as well as City's Endurance for arc damage and knockback damage increased, and as well as Epitaph, take combatants generate Blight Geysers when defeated, which is basically the Failing Shield attack. Now, moving into, or don't even need to move into Gambit, there's nothing there. Checking in with Vault of Glass, it is Ensemble's Refrain, which is Atheon Challenge, which isn't really difficult. It basically just makes it so that every person during a wave of oracles has one oracle they can kill. For instance, if you, your buddy, and your other buddy went in, you would designate yourself Oracle 1, your other one would be Oracle 2, and the other one would be Oracle 3. Depending on the order of spawn that need to be killed, you kill individually, one at a time from each person. Now, for Master Vault as well, that would be Master Atheon. That is, I forget the machine gun name, Corrective Measure that is available for Master, as well as mobility-focused armor for Master Vault of Glass. And per the usual, Masterwork Time Lost Found Verdict available for completing every challenge, if you were just getting around to that now. And as well, moving throughout the world, we have the Asterian Abyssal Zone with or Eclipse Zone with the Warrior Empire Hunt, the Agility Simulation, as well as the Copies of Copies Atrax Challenge. So basically that is no Atrax copies can be deleted during the encounter. You have to shoulder the burden if you don't one-phase it. Just bring Titans, lol. And moving into checking the one last thing in terms of rotations throughout the world. For Garden of Salvation, we have the 0 to 100 challenge, which if I'm remembering correctly, that is all of the moat banks for during the Sanctified Mind encounter have to be done within a few seconds, and it has to be completely filled. So if you don't know how to actually do that, there are guides for it, but if you think that's too complicated, that's honestly fine. Completely skipping it. The final boss honestly has the worst drops in the game, considering it's only like sniper, helmet, and class item, which the weapons are the best part of that raid, which the last good weapon drops in number 3. So moving throughout our tower in what all is about here for vendor resets, Banshee has a few good things if I recall. Now he has Toil and Trouble, again, Slide Shot moving target with either smooth bore or small bore with extended mag or appendage mag, which are literally just bigger mag or bigger mag plus, but I don't even think that gives you a bonus, it just decreases your reload. But as well, a range masterwork, not terrible, Toil and Trouble for PvE and PvP. Now, Lonesome, it is unfortunately it is a good roll, it is just unfortunately a sidearm, because I can never get myself to actually dedicatedly use sidearms because they always just make me wish I was using a normal gun. As well, a Kelos Sniper that actually is a pretty good roll. It is some of the most range you can get out of a gun without any masterwork abilities as well. Triple tap and box breathing. That is a solid damage roll if you actually proc the box breathing. This could be some solid, but if you do the thing where you wait for every box breathing proc, it is more overall damage, but of course it will be way longer. Now for the number Field Prep Sympathetic Arsenal, this is a reload all your weapons thing with armor piercing and appendage mag for just more ammo, and corkscrew with chambered compensator. Not a bad roll, but it is still a vertical. It's not the greatest. Now, Bad Omens, auto loading kill clip, not terrible roll on that, but not great perks in the middle tree either. And memory interdict, this isn't terrible. A memory interdict with impulse amplifier and disruption break. Now, save this for any Grandmaster Nightfall that you need to break Void Shields, and this could actually be pretty handy, considering the Disruption Break is a very underrated perk in the world. Now, checking other things, going down to visit Ada to see what she has for armor rolls. For our Warlocks, let's see, it's one of these weeks. So this one's going to be a rough week, because there's 3 class items, once again, all based around, I believe, just the old Forsaken campaigns one. But let's see. Sworn Baron rolls at a 52 with a high spike and recovery, as well as the MN10 Ritual Mask, a high spike of intellect. So let's just blaze through all of our characters and get through this as quick as possible. And checking the Hunter, let us see for a chest plate and a helmet. Well, we have a 51 with a high recovery, not even worth it, and a 54 with higher recovery, discipline, and all-around stats in all other places. That is not the worst. You could definitely do worse, but that is not terrible. And skipping off of my cosplaying Star-Lord Hunter, it is time to try and visit our Titan. And as we check with our T-Rex Titan, let us see. For a chest plate, we have a 51 with a very high spike resilience and strength, but very low stats everywhere else, and a 55, so high strength mobility. So honestly, not a great armor week not a great armor week as well. Now, moving about throughout the rest of the world, there's not much happening elsewhere. The festival, it is the last week, but there has been no developing things, so this is basically the cleanup week. If you want anything from the festival event, any of these finishers, armor sets, any of these masks, even though they're not really useful outside of this event, yeah, I would recommend picking them up, because otherwise you won't be able to get them until October of next year. Which is to say, it might be better off, just because with the way the seasonal rotation is going, it might still be during the 3rd season of next year, which will be season 18, I think. No, wait, season 16. No, it's 15 right now. Regardless, whenever that launches, it will be the only time you can get this stuff. So if you want anything from this event, get it now before it's gone for another year. With that, My name is Matt Scorpion, and thank you for watching.